Well, I started the recording, I just deleted the audio recording, but I started that. I was sure I started the video recording as well, but I just got to this point for I'll just check that, make sure the battery's alright, switch off, pop up to grab a couple of things I need, and then get the last little bits done. But there we are, almost done. As you can see, swing arm's back on. That was much easier than I was expecting to, even though I had to hold the obviously swing arm up by myself while getting the pivot arm or whatever they call that through. It's just like the axle for the rear. Same again with the wheel, because obviously I've got to lift the wheel up quite a bit higher because it's on the axle steers, isn't it? But managed to get that back on relatively easy, really. Even though I had to balance with the spacers and the rear brake caliper, which is still on the bracket. So I had to line it up so that the brake disc went straight in between the brake pads as well. I have also bought some new brake pads to fit, but I decided I'm going to leave the old ones on for now. Do that when I can move the bike out, and to do that as a separate video. I've also got some new throttle cables which I can fit at the same time, or a different time, make a different video out of that. And yeah, all I've got to do now is pop up, get a small 8mm, because I don't think I've got it with me, little 8mm socket, so I can get the front sprocket cover off, so I can try and feed through the chain. The chain's a bit dirty. I did spray some ACF 50 on it while it was sitting and waiting, but once I get it all on and past this video, I probably won't add that. It's a pity I've missed all this, because I was going to speed it all through anyway, but yeah, I'm really gutted actually that I've missed doing that. But yeah, we're getting there. At least it's getting back together and stuff. So I'm going to go up, grab that, I'm going to take that off, I'm going to get the chain on, clean all that up, then I can tighten everything up. Once it's down on the ground, I'll get the chain out. I want it first, tighten that up initially, get it down on the ground, and then get them all nice and tight. And then I'll just got to fill up the rear brake and yeah, basically bleed that the new fluid through. And that'll be sorted. I won't do all that. I'll probably do a brake fluid change on the front sometime. It's the same as the rear, but obviously you've got two calipers to do, so I might do that another time. Because I haven't done that yet on the bike. I haven't changed the fluid on this yet, but because I took all that brake pipe off on this, obviously that's took a lot of the fluid out, so I'm going to bleed them, get all the air out and the old fluid that is left in the caliper and the line if any. But yeah, almost done. So there we go, guys, there's the finished product, so to speak, all back together. After the scratch, I did sort it out. There was a slight bit of problem where I had a bit of reaction with the primer over the top of some of the paper. I did sand that back and paint over again, paint over where it was on, but where it was scratched. But it's not looking too bad. It looks a bit worse if you get real close, but if that really bothers me in the near future, I can always get another sand down where the ripples are and shit, where there's a few little ones. Sort that out. But at least that's all done for now. I've just bought some new bits and pieces because I was getting low on a lot of stuff for cleaning and maintaining the bike, so I can give the chain a proper good clean now, because I don't know if I mentioned during the video when I put it back on, because I can't remember what I did and didn't get. This side of the chain was actually used to be the other side, so that was worse because you don't clean quite as well the parts you can't see, so that was a little bit dirtier and rustier than this side, and that's only surface rust where it had been sitting anyway, and I did spray it with ACF 50 when I had it sitting indoors after I took it all off. So soon I'm going to give it a proper good scrubbing, cleaning, re-oil and all that. But it's all good for now. Does need a good clean, especially the wheels and stuff. And we'll go for a little ride because I'm now on my way to hospital for a blood test, and yeah. Why is that not starting us in nature? Oh, that's right. Of course, I'm going to go the slightly longer way. Another GTR, that's a Nismo, that is. My neighbour's just got one as well, not a Nismo, but he's got a GTR, 69 plate, awesome motor. Must have it on some sort of finance, lease or whatever it is. Must have, because he works for DPD and he's got a almost brand new Nissan GTR, crazy. I'm sure his other car's probably got money too, but gotta be on finance. Yeah, I think I might have an exhaust leak because it sounded slightly funny and it's popping and banging more than usual. I'm finally allowed out, not only because I got the bike back together, but because the 12 the weeks are now up, that the funnel will have to isolate, so I'm officially allowed out now. Not that I ever stop, because I live in a first floor flat, none of my family and shit live super close to me, so I still got to look after my own dog myself, so I've got to walk him at least a few times a day, because obviously he's going to need the toilet at least a few times a day. My mirrors have moved again. I've sorted them out now, they're not moving all over the place now, so that's good. But it's actually just the actual mirror bit come loose, which if I'd noticed a lot earlier, I would have tightened them up a lot earlier as well, but I've got them in position. But yeah, good now. But yeah, I'm allowed out and do more than just open a window, so that did make me laugh with the conditions and all that sort of thing. You know, I wasn't supposed to go out at all like other vulnerable people, but I could open a window, which was nice of them. I've been to the supermarket recently because I was desperate for some paint when I was sorting the Swingarm out on this. For the first time, but I was obviously really extra wary of what other people were doing, how close people were. I'm not too bothered unless you see people coughing and sneezing, obviously. And obviously just clean yourself as well when you get home and all that. So. But yeah, at least this is all done. I'm back out. I'm sorry that the video went a little bit tits up on the last one, not seeing me put it away properly, or put it back together properly. Not put it away. But yeah, still happy with it. Like I say, I've been out on it for a couple of really short rides. Everything seemed fine. Nothing seems out of line from what I can tell from riding it. The only thing, like I say, is there's a possible, it's either an exhaust leak or because the ECU was reset from being disconnected for that long, or just disconnected from the battery anyway. It does that. I might catch up to you because I don't know what the order is going to be like here. Acceleration of this beast. Now I can't remember exactly what I was talking about now. I might have to address that in the comment section if it was anything important. Oh, that was a fun little blast. It's the first time, like I say, that I took it on a dual carriageway since it's been done. But anyway, bike's all done. Hopefully we'll be able to get out on a proper ride soon. I've been invited to go for a little ride with a mate at the weekend. Don't know why he's going in the right hand lane already. So it goes to a single lane eventually anyway, and you've got a motorbike behind you. You can go overtake her anyway, no matter what. I'm going to leave this out. Hopefully I haven't waffled on too much for the end of that video, because obviously I'm planning on showing what I did catch of me putting it back together at the beginning, real quickly. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video.